Hi there YouTube, Joel from Jonesy's, and today we're going to quiet this thing down by installing our DIY auxiliary muffler kit. Alright guys, so today we're going to install our DIY muffler kit. We'll tie right into the existing muffler, we'll cut that off, show you guys every single step by step. But before we get down to that, in order for me to have some kind of legitimate data, I went to the old smartphone, downloaded a free decibel app, and so we're going to fire this thing up, get a 1 minute average on the decibel level before our muffler kit and then after our muffler kit, so we can have some actual results. Okay guys, this is the app for the noise level, the decibel level. So my plan is to fire up the Gator and let this app just kind of sit here and run, and it has a 1 minute average. So right now as I'm talking, the 1 minute dB level is about 63, 64, kind of fluctuates when I'm talking to it. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this thing up. We'll get our decibel reading before we start, so we have a baseline, so we know exactly how effective our auxiliary muffler kit is going to be. So here we are, as you can tell, the Gator's running. I'm holding the phone kind of vertical so you guys can see it, for one, and letting it run here and watching these 1 minute average kind of climb. So the actual current value seems to be fluctuating between about 95, 100, sometimes drops down. So I'm going to just let this sit here and run for a little while until that 1 minute average stops climbing and stabilizes, and then that'll give us a good idea for what our actual decibel level is. So everything's stabilized about 95 decibels. We've got everything kind of running right now, and I was just going to do a quick demonstration as to the effectiveness of this style of muffler. So I'm just going to hold it up there. You guys can hear that popping noise, that pop, 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 pop noise that these Gators are notorious for. Here you can hear it takes out that popping noise, and now it's just a nice low, like a low mellow rumble is what we've got. So to get right down to it, this kit is going to require some cutting, some grinding, some welding, and some basic fabrication skills. It's a universal kit, so it'll cover a lot of different models. Starting out with the muffler, it's a completely aluminized, basically a miniature turbo style muffler. It's baffled inside, it's wrapped, it's got tubes, it's an 1.5 inch inlet outlet, center and offset, makes it a universal installation, and it fits very well in this Gator. So you can see we have our existing hitch receiver right there. It's going to mount right up underneath like that. We'll paint it black with some high temp black paint, and it'll completely disappear inside there. Now, what is included in your kit, in addition to the actual muffler, is a U-bend. This will get installed right here to route the exhaust down. Have 2 of the universal style weld-on hangers. That guy is going to get mounted right there, and then this will swing down to support, 1 on each side. A standard 1.5 inch clamp that will clamp our new assembly to the existing muffler, as well as a new tail spout that you guys can orient and index however you want. Straight down, straight up, straight out, however you want to do it, as well as a couple of mounting bolts. So next step is going to be to go ahead and get this tail spout removed, and start to install our U-bend. So first step is to go ahead and cut this tail spout off. You want to leave approximately an inch sticking out of the muffler body itself. Okay, now that we've got our pipe cut off, I've got our muffler just kind of set up in position, and we are going to go ahead and get our U-bend installed. So this U-bend just slips over the existing spout and then slips into the muffler like so. And so you want to just try and get the muffler centered up on the chassis like that. And when you tilt it back and up, kind of like so, you can kind of finagle this around. And then we can take a Sharpie, mark that U-bend exactly how far that piece goes in. So now, take that off, and you can see we can cut that much off. So you can see from this from the bender itself, it's deformed this pipe a little bit. So we want to get our weld up into this fatter section of our U-bend. So actually, I'm going to cut this lower piece off right here, and then I'm also going to trim back this muffler spout just a little bit so that we can get a nice tight fit, nice weld around there. So we got this end cut off to a better length. Go ahead and slide our piece in there. Also cut this little spout off of this end so we have a nice get a nice good spot to weld that around. Now it's just a matter of fine-tuning our placement before we go ahead and tack everything in. Now, one thing I'll say about welding is anytime you weld on exhaust or cars or anything associated with something attached to the engine, make sure you disconnect the battery, the negative battery cable, because you don't want any of the electronics to get fried or anything like that when you're welding. So disconnect the negative battery, make sure that it's going to work when you're all done. So we have that already disconnected. So I'm just going to get the welder set up here, square it up in here, and we'll put a nice solid tack on it. Okay, that guy is not going to go anywhere. So next step is we're going to, this is going to be kind of self-supporting on this end. So we're okay right there with that. So now the next step is to go ahead and get our support bracket on the other side. So for the support bracket on this side, we're going to use this upper hole. It's existing hole in that chassis like that, and we're going to have the rod come out like this. So what we'll do is we'll angle this back like that, kind of match the angle of our existing chassis, and we can go ahead and get it supported on that muffler. So there's one brace. Let's go ahead and do the mock-up on our exhaust tip here. So I'm just going to stick it inside this, and it's going to basically come out at kind of an angle towards this corner and point down just slightly. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that, and so we'll end up cutting it off right about here. Okay, so we don't need all that sticking in there, so it'll stick in about there, and then we'll go ahead and get a tack on it, and then we'll take this whole assembly out and put it on the bench and weld it out. So here's what it all looks like, mocked up in place. We've got our braces, our support rods coming down. Those will get wrapped around and fully welded out when we get it on the workbench over there. This side is tacked together also with the support rod going up and our U-bend tying right into the existing muffler. So you can see we've got about 1/4 of an inch of clearance on the top on each one of those existing muffler supports, and we have lots of room underneath for our hitch connection. So you guys can see still plenty of room for a trailer to come and hook onto that. So we'll go ahead and take it all the way out, weld it out on the bench, and paint it black and put it back in. Well, she's all painted up nice and ready for installation, so now we'll snake it in there. Try not to mess up our paint job too terribly bad. And there you guys have it. You can see I double braced the hanger with that little tail that I cut off. Got that bolted in, got our tail spout kicked out. Over here you can see put the clamp on the top. Also added a brace right there and welded it all up. So now is the moment of truth. We'll go ahead and get this thing started up and do another decibel test. It is definitely quieter. We'll go ahead and hold this down away, but as it stands right now, we're fluctuating between 82 and 90. So again, I'll let it run for a little while and see where the average stabilizes, but not sure if you guys can see that, but it's actually kind of stabilized right around 82, creeping up a little bit. Actually, it's picking up some of my voice when I talk, so I'll go ahead and rev it up a little bit and see what it sounds like. So there you guys go. We have installed our DIY weld together stealth kit, our quiet auxiliary muffler for the Gator. It'll fit the 825, it'll also fit the 625, as well as any other applications that have this exhaust configuration. So I'll put a link to this product in the description if you guys want to buy it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe so you get all the updates and post your comments. Thank you.